Today's topic, this communication style brings a man closer to you. I want to tell you a story about our good friend and fellow dating love coach, Helena Hart. So we are sitting on the beach and, I've been working on myself. I've lost my, 15 pounds. I look pretty decent in a bathing suit. But we happen to be hanging out with some of the fittest people in LA. One of them actually runs a business where she is a fit person. Anyway, I'm feeling a little self-conscious. I'm not at the shape that some of the folks are in there. And I make a little joke about myself that I'm not in shape and I don't look that good. And you know what Helena does? Helena goes, "Mike, you look awesome." And that's it. And I loved that Helena had my back. And she didn't realize it, but she made me feel fantastic. And I loved it. And that reminded me of this topic, of this communication style. And it's about having your dude's back. I watch a lot of couples, and, you see this all the time. I'll give you an example, and this was just with a friend, not even a couple. She gives me a piece of her sandwich. It was a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, and I take a bite, and like a minute or two later, I have dairy issues, and I go, "Oh my God, like, I already feel the dairy." And she's just like, "Just be grateful for the sandwich. Like, don't be a jerk." I'm like, whoa. And she's right, about a piece of it. Like, I should be grateful she gave me a sandwich, 100%. And I said, "Thank you." And I'm like, "You're right. Like, thank you so much for the sandwich. I was hungry. I needed sustenance." But she's taking me down in this moment. Like, why couldn't she just validate my comment? Like, "Oh, yeah, like, that stinks that the cheese hit you so fast." So we've got to validate our partners. We've got to have their back. We've got to accept their statements. And those little things add up. If you keep bringing your partner down, like, "Hey, can you help me? I'm cooking. Can you come help?" And the person doesn't show up or acknowledge you or say, like, "I'll be there in a minute," or then you keep losing a point at a time. Furthermore, it's all about positivity and compliments and not being negative. Let me give you another example. Let's say you're not getting something, so we need to state a boundary. You're not getting enough dates. There's so many folks out there that then take it to negative town. It's like, "Oh, Mike, like, you never take me out on dates. I never see you. Like, why don't we hang out more? Why don't we do stuff? We never do anything." And that's nagging. And a lot of women, it's okay to talk to other women this way a little bit. It can be like, "Hey, like, let's go do that. Like, we need to do this. Or and that's just kind of how women talk. And they kind of convert the language into, this is just how women talk. And I'm overgeneralizing this, of course, so bear with me. So women can talk like this to other women, but men are not used to talking to this. Even though women have typically much better social skills, men are very sensitive when they're interacting with other men. We don't want to emasculate another man. It's very important to us. We realize we want to be like kind of the superior, standalone, independent, masculine man, and we don't want to do that to our male friend. So we're never like, "Hey, you're not good at this," or "You never help." We know that can bring a man just his ego down. He needs to be feeling good. When he's feeling good, he wants to do stuff. When he's feeling good, he wants to give. The moment you make him feel like he's not doing a good job as a man or as a friend or as your male friend, he doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to be around you. Like, imagine you called your male friend and be like, dude, I never hear from you. Why don't you call me more often? He'd be like, what? Like, are you kidding me? No, well, the way we have to answer is like, whoa, Bob, it's so great to hear from you. Like, it's been a while, man. This is amazing. Like, thank you for calling. Now he wants to give. Now he wants to call you more often. Not like, never hear from you, man. That's not going to fly. So we got to keep it positive. And we've got to have our boundaries come off in not a nagging way, but let's do a positive, a compliment sandwich. That's what we should call this, a compliment sandwich, excuse me. So what that would look like is, hey, I love spending time with you. And then your boundary, it would make me so happy if I could see you twice a week. Like, it's just so amazing to be with you. So you see that compliment sandwich, compliment, boundary, compliment? That's the communication style that brings a man closer. Not like, dude, I never see you. I never hear from you. That's negativity. That makes him just want to like go run into his cave and be like, ugh, I'm a failure. I don't want to give more. I can't give more when I'm feeling detracted and small. But when I feel manly and big, like, oh, it's so good to hear from you. Like, you're the greatest guy on the planet. I'm like, I'm the greatest guy on the planet? I better call you more often because I love these compliments and I want to give you more. Like, if I'm the greatest guy on the planet, I just want to keep giving and giving so I maintain my status as the greatest man. So that communication style of building him up, that will do wonders. And ladies, it is not lost on me that some of you are in long-term marriages and this just would not fly. It wouldn't make sense. People, if you've been in a relationship where you don't talk this way and you've gotten in these patterns of negativity, it's not going to be received well at first. So you have to prime your partner and say to them, listen, I've learned some new stuff. My plan is to start giving you more compliments. So I want you to know it's coming. So when you get a compliment, it's sincere and I mean it because I want to do a 180 on our relationship. I want to change things. Are you okay with that? And if they say yes, well, now you can use the compliment sandwich formula. But we can't do that without priming it when we've been in these long-term relationships that they're not accustomed to that communication style. Does that make sense? Okie dokie. All right, lovely people. If this was good, go hit like. Please share this with some friends so more people can watch. And hit subscribe to join the channel. And hit the bell so you get notified when I have new videos. Otherwise, thank you so much for spending some time with me. And we'll see you next time. Videos here and here if you want to keep watching more stuff. Bye, guys.